is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends? How we doing today? What do we got, man? The TESKEY brothers hold me live at the forum from my friend Nathan, and I appreciate this, my friend. I appreciate you coming and finding me. I'm looking forward to this, just based on like the bit of conversation we've had and the artists that you've commented on. Like, I kind of know what journey I'm going on, if that makes sense. I just have no idea what I'm expecting from this, but I did see that Nick reacted to this 11 months ago and it looked like he had a party. I didn't watch it. I just saw his thumbnail. It looks like he was having a blast. And I want to take an opportunity to say, Nick, thank you so much for hooking me up with the camera. And everyone at home, if you're watching, if you think my room looks nice and pretty, it's compliments of our friend from That Singer Reactions, man. This guy hooked me up with the goods. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But my friend Nathan, I appreciate the love and support. Everyone else, if you want to like and subscribe here, if this is your first time checking me out, this live stuff is my go-to. I used to be like a sound tech. What do you want to call that? Like an audio, I don't want to say audio engineer. I don't have schooling, but I was a sound tech for a long time. I was a performing musician for a little while too, so I got a bit of a perspective. I like to think. You can check me out on Patreon if you want some shout outs as well. I got a PayPal link in the description box. I got all my affiliate stuff in the description box. Come on, man. Let's pull this up. Hopefully I got this loud enough. This is in Melbourne too. This is gonna be nuts.
Hold me, don't hold me down.
Okay.
Carry me, keep my feet on the ground.
Okay, man, there's a lot going on here, and I'm gonna hold on. I'm not playing with volume anymore. I just want to hear this. I just want to hear this section again.
Hold me, don't hold me down. Carry me, keep my feet on the ground.
Great run. I think he did the run down to the low note on the guitar too. It was really interesting, man. Buddy's got a voice. Like, it's giving me like, I don't want to say Chris Stapleton. That's too much of like putting it into a box now, but like he's got a very similar like tonal qualities, you know? Let's check out the Strat. This is beautiful. So you see all these markings? That's from my guy playing this so much that it's worn out. Like, that's all worn out maple. Isn't that nuts? Good for him, man. Good for him. So then what he's doing, he's playing the chord early, and then he's got his volume knob off, and then he rolls the volume knob on, and then you kind of get this like volume, like this kind of swell. It's got this like kind of wave to it. Wow, that he's doing with the volume instead of like a pedal. It's interesting, man. It's cool to see that it's hands-on like that. There's all kinds of stuff going on with the microphones too. There's shit taped up. I've seen the drum kit has like a really cool kick drum microphone on it too. Man, 6 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Carry me, keep my feet on the ground.
Great run.
That storm is coming down. I'm your shelter every time it starts. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time drying when the fire be gone. So hold me, don't hold me down. No. But carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. You're the storm, and I'm the merry darling. Ooh, you keep me going every time I drive.
Wow.
But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time running when the weather is gone.
Wow, man.
So
I don't even want to pause it. I just want to hear all these harmonies. But like, okay, man, I gotta break it up for the reaction. So what I'm really excited about, and I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and talk about this, but his voice just stands out so nicely on top of this beautiful chord here, right? Like, it's almost like a chorus, like a choir, like of like a vocal palette or plate or whatever they want to call this. But like his, and see, this is where I'm gonna go back and forth, because like you can mix things. You can mix his voice higher. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like 3 dB higher, 2 dB higher, whatever. But the thing is like you can still lose a voice in that many harmonies, right? But like that saturation to his voice, that grit to his voice, just stands out so nice. And then not to mention he's got these tasty like runs too, because like the riffs are nice, the riffs are cool, but then it's not just ooh, it's ooh, you know, it's tasty, man. It's tasty. I'm really curious what they got going on with these two microphones here, man. But I want to listen to more of these vocals. That's what I was backing up for. I got to turn it up too.
You'll have a hard time running when the weather is gone. So hold me, I don't hold me down. Nah, nah, nah. Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Hold me, I won't hold you down. No, no, no. Carry you, but keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, handing it off.
I just keep pulling, but you're pushing me away.
Man, he's got like, I guess brothers, right? Are they actually brothers? I wouldn't be surprised because he had like a guitar player on House Left Stage Right. He had like kind of a natural, airy kind of timbre to his voice. And I don't want to say like breathy, like all that pop stuff that's all out right now. Like it's not like that. It's not like that. It's like a compression thing. It's like he's got more air in his diaphragm that he's pushing forward, but he's compressing it before it hits his vocal cords. And it kind of gives this like just breathiness. Like that's all. Like it's not airy singing. It's like breathiness, but it's almost like a rasp too, right? Just neat timbres, bro. This is really cool. The harmonies are really cool. I'm excited to hear all the voices again, though. Come on, man. Hyping them up.
Hold me, I don't hold me down. Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Hold you, I won't hold you down. Nah, nah, nah. I'll carry you, but keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground. Hold me, I don't hold me down. Love me, but don't let me drown.
And it's like, it's fairly simple, right? It's just like they're so locked in and it's just got this nice, like, this nice, happy feeling to it. But Buddy's voice, man, Buddy's voice is special, isn't it? I don't want to draw too many comparisons here. So I said Chris Stapleton before, and I want to recant that a little bit. I want to say Buddy from Blackberry Smoke, maybe, who I think I even like him a little bit more. Anyone? Any thoughts? This is me just trying to compare to artists that I listen to, if y'all vibe with that. But he's got a really cool voice, man. Like I like when he's like, hold me, I won't. That top note, it's almost got like it's like a full scream almost. It's almost like a gospel squall almost, where there's less pitch. It's more just like saturation and overtone, man. Come on, man. I'm just taking this all in. This is so beautiful. We're gonna talk about all these microphones after too. Great sounding crowd. Can hear his smile too.
Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah, I don't hold me down. Oh, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah, I
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Does he have a lapel mic on? Oh, he does too. Cool.
Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah. Oh, don't hold me down. Oh. Keep my feet. Oh, no. I don't hold me down. Don't hold me down.
Oh, man.
Oh, want to keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah. But keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet. Yeah. Oh, I don't hold me down. I don't hold me down. But keep my feet on the ground. Yeah. Hold me. Don't hold me down.
This crowd, man. I love this. I wanted to go back and sing some more. Come on, man, back it up. Okay, let me talk. Let me talk for a second. First off, hold on, what? First off, man, very, very cool. Brothers, the two of them, three of them, two of them. What a gifted family, man. The voice alone. Like my voice just doesn't get raspy and just doesn't break up like that. And I just appreciate it so much when I hear that in singers, especially like modern singers, man. It's so cool. It just sounds like, and with him, it's like, it's nice and smooth and like rich. It doesn't sound like it's like brittle or breaking. It feels like it's like pulling and tense is the wrong word. I don't know, I'm talking out of my wheel well here a little bit. But anyway, I dug it, man. I thought he had a great voice. I would like to hear them get into something, maybe like a little more bluesy. I would check another one of these out. Absolutely. Because I think he's got, see, I'm trying to find my words and I'm rambling and I'm just rambling. Maybe we should talk about some microphones. It has like a cool, like gospel feel to it where it's like very, like it felt very moving. It felt very connected, very like bigger than thou, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, man. I dug it. I really dug it. And why I wanted to talk about these microphones is because, yeah, it sounded like he was singing into an SM58. These are great microphones. They're staples, man. They're really like low mid present. And they're only like $125. They're like indestructible, right? I don't know what this is up here for. I was thinking maybe like harmonica. I was thinking maybe they like tilt it down and then maybe like plays like a mandolin or something, but I don't know. I'm very curious. Because that was neat. Like, it just looks neat. The guitar amps were cool. They're stereo mic, so it looks like I don't even really know. I thought one was a Royer. I thought one was a 57. I thought one was a Sennheiser 421. So I'm assuming it's like a instrument heavy. They're probably all killers when it comes to playing. Like, I'm just so curious what that is. Maybe I'll just watch another one. See, this has some sort of like a large diaphragm condenser on it, as well as a SM57, as well as I think a 421. But it's cool, man. On like a Fender DeVille or a Twin or something. Great amps, very shimmery. They eat distortion and pedals really cool. They just like have their own really neat tones when it comes to breaking them up and making them dirty. But like typically clean instruments, right? Like that capo stuff and playing with your fingers and stuff. Kick drum was huge. I'm assuming that whatever this retro mic was probably just get like some attack or like some kind of a feel out of it. The Beta 52 is a staple. Those are one of my favorite mics. That just gives you all that like resonant like whoop 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 sound off the res head here. But all together, man, this is really neat. Before they went into the crowd, I want to hear some of this singing again. Let me find them.
Hold me, I don't hold me down.
That's that breakup I was just talking about.
Hold me, I don't hold me down.
I can't believe he riffed this whole outro. Almost 3 minutes. Almost 3 minutes of ad-libbing and stuff. Like, come on, man. How creative you gotta be, man. How creative you gotta be.
No, no, no. Carry up, but keep your feet on the ground.
So another thing that I like is, now that I've gone back and kind of double checked this, is I like that he's full sending. He's got his mouth right on that microphone when he's singing this first part too. Versus, you know, when he's trying to get the crowd to sing along, be a little more anthemic, right? But I like that because when you have all the harmonies and when you're trying to get the crowd to sing along, you could leave the proximity of the microphone. That was weird. You could leave the proximity of the microphone and you can still get away with a lot of those sounds, especially in this quiet environment. But I like that he was right up on that. We could hear all that low, all the low resonance stuff that come out of his diaphragm and everything. But anyway, my friends, I've been rambling now. Holy shit, it's been 16 minutes. But my friend Nathan, I appreciate this. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We'll see everyone again soon.